Yo, what is up all you gamers out there? The name is Tech and He, bringing you guys another test drive episode where in our previous episode we were driving this beast, the 69 Chevy Camaro per spec, but now we're about to tune it into dirt spec. Let's see what they have to offer. Damn, that looks good. That looks so good. I can't wait to drive this style. I'm actually gonna do a dirt factions mission with this, so I'm pretty interested to see what it can do against the other drivers. As far as paint goes, I'm not exactly sure. I kind of do like this paint for a while, so I'll stick with that. Actually, it looks good all around. I actually haven't used that style of... I like the rails. I like the first style. Yeah. But I don't know though. Actually, wait. Which one is this? Oh, okay, I see. It doesn't have the... It doesn't have that. I think it's called a diffuser on the bottom. So stick with that as the rear bumper goes. Actually, it's a pretty clean rear bumper. Actually, all these are clean, really. I think I have to go with this style with those tail lights. Oops, sorry. Fenders, obviously nothing. I would actually keep those fenders anyways. I think they're called fender flares. Carbon fiber has to stay, you know, that's a guarantee. I don't even know that's carbon. No, that's not even carbon fiber. I don't know what that is, but it's staying either way. Sure, why not? So the mirrors go. I'll take that. I'll take that. Now is the wing. Nah. Keeping the wing on. All right. Now switching into a spoiler. I think I might go with that. I probably won't even put a carbon. I think I just lied. Lying is a sin. I shouldn't be lying. I like it. I lie. It's actually pretty clean. Really do like that. Let's see if we can get a nice looking sticker on it. Something we haven't used yet. Could go with this, you know. Got a sponsor, Frank's Steakhouse, you know. Oh wait, but cost those Uplay points or whatever it's called. I kind of like that. Yeah, these vintage ones are actually pretty dope. Oh, and sorry if I sound kind of sick. I don't know why. I just kind of just woke up, just with like stuffy nose and stuff. And I hope that, you know, hope it's not too bad. So I've been blowing my nose out like crazy. Oh, I stick with the 36. 36 looks pretty dope, even though I always like being number one. 36 is just gonna have to stick for a while. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our dirt spec Chevy 69 Camaro. Let's take it out onto the factions mission. Can't wait. Sounds dope, looks dope. Hopefully it'll drive dope. Yo, what is up all you gamers out there? Sorry about not uploading this yesterday. The reason why this dirt spec Camaro was not uploaded yesterday was because during the process of trying to edit the video, I had found out actually that some of my that some of the recording had actually cut out. For some reason lately, I'll have like game audio just completely shut down, and like all of a sudden everything's just muted, including my voice. So I don't know why that is. So what I decided to do today was to actually continue the episode of yesterday. You'll still see most, well, you at least see the customization of this dirt spec Camaro, but after that it just wound up me going to a factions dirt mission, which is when it cut off. So what I'm gonna do instead is just do this factions dirt mission and kind of have that similar feel of, you know, what it was. Now I wish I can catch up to these guys. I don't know how they're pulling away so much. I think my car is actually a tad bit over the recommendation level, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're just that powerful on the streets, but hopefully I can catch up on the dirt. And besides that, how have you guys been doing? I've been doing very fine. I actually just got finished working out and stuff, so if I sound a little bit out of breath or something, that might be the case. Also, what might be the case is lately I have been feeling a little sick. I've been having stuffy damn, I can't even talk. I've been having stuffy nose and stuff, so if by any chance, you know, I started sounding a little weird, then that might also be the case. Luckily today somehow I've actually been healing up and stuff. I haven't been feeling as stuffy. I've been feeling a bit better, but there might always be that case where the stuffiness might come back. But besides that, let's talk about the game. This Camaro is actually pretty good. It's a pretty good car. I really do like the look of it. You see it, you guys might have already seen the customization of it. It's a pretty good looking car, the way how it drives. However, I don't know, it feels different. In my opinion, it feels a lot different than my usual dirt spec cars that I would like to drive around, which would normally be the Skyline and the Focus. The Focus mainly be my favorite for some reason. It just feels more rally-ish, but I guess the reason for that is because the two cars that I mainly like to drive, they're a different layout than this. The Ford Focus is a front-wheel drive, the Skyline is obviously the all-wheel drive, and this is a rear-wheel drive car. So I guess there's no surprise that there's actually a big difference between all the three. In my opinion though, I kind of like the all-wheel, obviously I like the all-wheel drive over all of them, but I think I kind of like the Focus over the Camaro in dirtness. I don't know why, it's just me, but oh my god, that's quite a jump. But I don't know why, it's just for some odd reason I just feel like rear-wheel drive, well, I can actually somewhat explain it. With the rear-wheel drive, I feel like it wants to slide out more, which is quite understandable, seeing how rear-wheel drive cars are normally more prone to oversteer, whereas the front-wheel drives are more prone to understeer. So it's actually quite understandable why I would feel the difference. But yeah, whenever I'm in the dirt, I feel like this car just wants to slide a bit more, so I had to, you know, focus on actually controlling it a lot better. But again, that's understandable being a rear-wheel drive, whereas the Focus, I actually have more control. Even though it doesn't want to turn as much because of its front-wheel driveness, I feel like it's easier than the Camaro. But that being said, I still love the Camaro. I think it's still a brilliant car. It looks phenomenal. I love it, especially with that wing in the back. It looks beautiful. But out of all of the three main ones, well, out of the other two main ones I love to drive, which are a different layout, I prefer getting an all-wheel drive car for the dirt, or even a front wheel drive, because I don't know why, it just doesn't want to spin out more, and spinning out is actually a big deal in the dirt. So if you have a car that is less prone to spinning out, then you'll have a lot more of an easier time. But I think on the road it does pretty well. At least then, like, I think anytime I would actually want to drive it on the road, it will be to do some slides. So actually, Shall we take it to the playground? See how she does. I really want to take it to the playground because I love the playground, which, for those guys who do not know, is the great Salt Lake City. So we're just going to do a couple slides, see how she does, and then we'll just end the video there. Since you guys have already seen most of the previous when I recorded yesterday, which was its customization, which is somewhat of the main focus. Now, I do love the sounding of this car. It actually sounds pretty damn sexy. Now, let's see how she slides. Since it's a dirt spec car, I wouldn't be surprised if it wants to do a lot more sliding than, say, my per spec, especially since we're in the snow. Oh my gosh. I just wish there wasn't all this traffic. I think I do have to put more power to this car. That's probably a complaint that I might have for this car, is that it just doesn't have as much power as I wish it did. But of course, since this is a game of progression, I can always just get my upgrades in and have no complaint. But besides that, it actually does slide pretty well. I'm comfortable in both second and in third gear. It does well in both. I'd actually probably, at least for now, probably keep it in the second gear. Because when it's in second gear, it's really easier to slide. But I don't know why, I just love third gear a lot because I feel like I can hold it a lot longer and I can have more control. But at least for this time, I might just keep it in its second gear until I get used to it, and then just say bump it, I'm going third. Like, let's see how it is right now. Yeah, stock, you might have to use the NOS. You know, there's nothing wrong with doing some NOS drifts. It's actually pretty useful. It's a pretty useful tactic to get your car revving a lot, which causes the lack of traction. So it's a little fun tip as I just slide in between my younger brother Camaros.